And here we have my 10-channel mixer by Yamaha, and here we have the Samsung Chromebook running all the music for the ceremony. 1/4 inch is what you need to have. Like stand with the Bose.
I hope that's a true statement.
No, it is.
Oh, okay. I was like, if it's sarcastic, I don't know. Oh, amazing. Then you're welcome.
You're gonna love it.
Hey there, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to the Torgo Entertainment YouTube channel. Torgo here. Welcome back to another gig log and welcome back to yet another wedding. Yeah, most of my gig logs are weddings this year, if you haven't figured that out already, and we keep it moving right along. I still have 3 more weddings this month alone, and today we celebrate the wedding of Erin and Maura. I got this wedding through Facebook, specifically a social media sale I had last year. I was offering a 19% discount if people had booked during that weekend in May when then Governor Cuomo lifted restrictions on various events. We could have more than 50 people. And then I offered an additional 19% discount to people who could tell me they were vaccinated and had the proof to say so. Which I did for a couple reasons. I wanted to make sure that I was working for people that wanted to maintain safety in uncertain times. And it also kind of weeded out people that I knew I didn't want to work for anyway. So that's why I'm mentioning it in this video. I mean, the people that are going to dislike that are going to dislike this video because it's a same-sex wedding anyway, so let's go! But Erin hopped on that very quickly, and here we are. We head to a venue that's not new to me, but it's new to the channel. We head to the Ginny Lee Cafe at Wagner Vineyards in Lodi, New York. Let's go to the map and show you exactly where that is. It's about 45 minutes away. And the reason I say it's not new to me is I've done a ton of weddings here. In 2012, 2013, I think I did 5 or 6 weddings there. I was really involved in this venue early on in my career. And then for some reason, it just kind of shriveled up with the incoming weddings. You know how it is with venues, especially if you have a lot in your area. There's ebbs and tides with how often you go to places. I was here once in 2018. That's the last time I did a wedding here. It went really well. It was one of the weddings that convinced me I needed to start taping these things. But we head there today. The trick with this venue entails setup because they have an active lunch hour that ends at 3:30, so they do not want anybody setting up any wedding stuff until after that is done. And their lunchtime ends at 3:30, and this wedding starts at 5:30, so it's already an hour shorter than I would like for setup, and depending on how these customers take their time, I might be even more pressed for time. Fortunately, the setup is a little conducive to that. Everything is on the same level. They do have an outdoor ceremony, but I'll be providing all the sound from the second-story balcony overlooking the ceremony area, so that's not too much of a problem. So what I'm probably going to have to do is save aiming my moving heads and putting the uplighting out until after the ceremony. I hate doing that during cocktail hour, but it really doesn't leave me that much of a choice, especially if the load-in isn't that good, because with all that waiting that the vendors have to do, we're all going to try and get in at the same time. Rachel's coming with me for this one, and the wedding is slated to go from 5:30 to midnight. First time I've actually hit 12 o'clock this year. But I hope you're ready for this one. It should be a really good time, should be a dancing crowd. Let's get through it, and let's go!
Well, we have the overhead here of Wagner Vineyards. The Ginny Lee Cafe is part of that. We have the reception inside the main building, located where this white star is. That makes sense. And the ceremony is out in the field where the vineyards are. And I'm on the second story where this white heart is. So not too bad overall. Let's pan over to the footage and show you the ceremony gear. Yeah, I said ceremony only because I did not have time to film the reception setup. I'm sorry. We have the mic rack. As you can see, we're overlooking the water. We have the Yamaha 10-channel mixer, the Samsung Chromebook with all the music on a flash drive. Nothing too crazy. Everything's on the X stand with the power inverter underneath there because power isn't that much of a luxury out here. And we have the Bose S1 Pro, more than loud enough to project where we need to. They have about 200 people at this wedding. I am able to use a table to store some stuff. We only have time for one more thing. We are short on time, so it is time to level up.
You want to be in this part? Let's go. So here's the deal, cocktail hour is going on right now. I don't really have time to do a setup or anything, a rundown. It's the same equipment as always, but what's nice is because I'm here on Friday, lights are all aimed where they need to be. Cool? Cool.
You come to me and give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. You know when I see the start of every night and every day. In your eyes,
A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. In which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. Happiness in marriage is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner.
By the authority vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of New York, I now pronounce you married. You may kiss your bride. It gives me great pleasure to introduce for the first time Mrs. and Mrs. Brooks.
Your wedding party. First off, make some noise for Brandon and Shannon Brooks, everybody. There they go. Hey. Hey. I want you to keep that energy going for Adam Hayes and Heather Schlegel. Next up, we have Dr. Tara J, everybody. Uh-oh. And next on the docket, give it up for Katrina and Jason Henderson. Two more people coming. We'll give it up for Ashley Lederman and Jen Clancy. I almost wore the same thing. Uh-oh. All right, next up, we'll see how much they take their clothes off. Liz DeMaria and Timmy Brooks. And we still have more of them. Give it up for Stephanie Betts and Megan Daggett.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out, hey. Bring them out, bring them out, yeah. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah, please,
top that, give it up for Sarah and Jay Gordner. And we still have more. Give it up for Jen Ballard and Jane Guglielmo. Bringing the house down. We'll see if this next pair sings along too. Give it up for Melissa Blum and Karen Parsons. What? And I want you to keep it going for Holly and Amanda Davis. And next up I have what I think are going to be the two party animals that we have here. Give it up for your Flower Girl and Ring Bearer, Charlie James, CJ Ratford Gardner, and Porter James P to the T Davis. I wasn't lying to you. But our parents are here. Our wedding party is here. We are just missing two people. If you have the means to do so, please get on your feet at this time. The reason why we have all gathered here today, it is my honor, it is my privilege to present to you the two happiest people on the face of the earth, your newlyweds. Give it up for Mrs. and Mrs. Erin and Maura.
Maura wrote something for Erin, and if you listen to the vows earlier, you'll probably see why this is pretty significant for them.
And with that, Erin and Maura are going to go into their first dance as newlyweds. You haven't heard this song before, probably not. It's by Angie K. It is called Mountains. And give them a round of applause, everyone. And it's called You Are the Best Thing, and this is your anniversary dance. I know it is October, but just 1 month ago.
Before we kick it up again, we're going to break it down for one thing. We got something special for you. Yeah.
What is it?
Well, give me a chance and I'll tell you.
Okay. What?
So we have two people here that they were married recently, did not really have a chance to have a first dance at their wedding with everything going on. So Erin and Maura have decided to yield for just a few minutes so that they can get their first dance together for Amanda and Holly. And give it up for Amanda and Holly, everyone.
showed me. I don't know what's dancing.
Erin and Maura chose this as the last song of the night. We're taking it all the way back to 1998 for this one. I gotta give a big shout out to my friend who was running around here all day, your photographer, Lee Speary. Give it up for him. Love working with Lee. And lastly, I want to hear one more huge round of applause for your newlyweds, Erin and Maura, Mrs. and Mrs. Brooks.
This is like anticlimactic or something.
All right.
And I'm back a couple weeks after the wedding. I was on a tear there where I wasn't filming outros. I was so tired after doing wedding after wedding after wedding. But yeah, I took some time because I had to figure out exactly how I wanted to address this. The wedding went great, as you can tell. Erin and Maura, fantastic people, great to work with. The rest of the people there. This is a wedding where the entire theme was, look, people, this is not about you. So many guests wanted to talk on the microphone, which is a big no-no. So many people wanted to have inside joke request songs, because it would be funny. No, that's not gonna happen. The speeches alone lasted almost a half hour. And I understand that, you know, family, you have to get that in there. But, I mean, hire an editor, cut that down. And then there's the whole Chet debacle. You'll see that in the bonus footage. This guy who went by Chet, I have no idea what the situation was. Erin swore that he should get the microphone because it would be hilarious, and it wasn't, and people were really not feeling it. He tried to take the microphone afterwards to karaoke Ice Ice Baby, and I was not having that, so I was just like, nope, that's mine. And that was that. You gotta deal with that kind of stuff sometimes. The alcohol was flowing at this wedding, as you could probably tell. So maybe people took it upon themselves to be a little more bold with what they wanted to have happen. Other than that, yeah, it was a really nice time at this wedding. Everyone was having a blast. One thing though, if you're gonna have a sparkler send-off at your wedding, don't have it at midnight. I know it's the end of the wedding in this case, but oh man, 12 o'clock was way too late. Most people had left. There were only about 20 people there. It was very cold when they decided to do it. So that's just something to keep in mind. And also, Wagner Vineyard said I did a really nice job, and because they had no other events between that date, October 15th, and their next wedding, October 21st, which is one of the weddings I'm doing, I could keep a lot of my stuff there. Obviously, I had to take some of it home because I have my Monday trivias that I do every week. I think I had multiple that week as well. So the truss, the moving heads, the Roland board, the facade, I got to keep all of that there. A risky maneuver for sure, but it ended up being really nice. I know Rachel was very tired as well. We didn't really want to load everything out at that hour. They really wanted to go home. The venue staff had just kind of up and left at that point, so, you know, time was a factor. A playlist will be at the tail end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Erin and Maura, for having me do your wedding. It was a great time. The next wedding you'll see on here, same exact venue, 6 days later. So stay tuned for that. But I'm Torgo with Torgo Entertainment, and we'll see you at the next wedding, which is the start of another doubleheader, my last doubleheader of the year. Take care.
You're 38? Then why'd you leave when I said 37? You're 38 also? They both left when I said, so they're both 38 years. So you're still tied. Congratulations for 38 years of marriage. Now I was told, and I have Erin's permission on this one, that I have to hand off the microphone real quick. I don't know what's going to happen.
We all don't know what's going to happen.
What's his name? Jeff? Chet.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing tonight? So, I must confess that this speech is pre-recorded for all audiences right here. And I'm going to read it out loud and hopefully it doesn't get me in some...
Come on, Chet!
I don't know, Chet! Get to
Alright, here we go. Ready? I mean, I would have some nice things to say on my own, but I just thought that maybe somebody else should write this, and I'll just say what I'm saying here. Alright, so here it goes. So I'm here, and I'm queer, and so is half the room. So how about that for some confusion and some sex ed, right? Where's Matt? Where are you at? Matt, there he is. That's must be my blood brother right there. I love you. I don't want to put it in there, but I'm going to put it in there, right? That might be good. Queer and near and dear, right? That's the theme of tonight, right? Ooh, that was tough. That was a little. Matt, thanks for that. Yeah, that was a they shot that down. There's an old saying in Texas that goes, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. Well, I guess that's somebody's family that rings true.
I don't know where you're going.
No, I couldn't go with it. Yeah. My wife, she told me so I shouldn't say anything about that. Okay, all right, I'll say it. You want to say it? All right, I'll say it.
Speaking from your heart, New York!
Okay, alright. But anyway, alright, here we go. We'll start over.
Don't be a bitch, Chet! Come on, let's go!
I can't even read this. Like, this isn't even coming from me. But look at the darn tootin' great outcome we have here. Erin and Maura, real gems in the mine of happiness. Like Snow White and Seven Doors, family was found, and it really is Disney magic. Anyways, thanks again for the laughs and the good times. I wish you had love and happiness more than a hound dog in his bone. Cheers to y'all. Here's Chet coming to you one more time. And we're going to set this party off right now with a little ice, baby.